Hi there, so welcome to my little studio at home. So thank you very much for joining me today. So what we're going to have a go at in this little routine, I call it my express routine. So it's a short 10 to 12 minute workout, and this is going to be for your knees, your feet, your ankles, and a little bit for the hips as well. So it's basically a lower body workout. We will be doing a little bit of standing work in it, posture work, and just to stretch out through the hips, but we will start off seated. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to come back a little bit, is if you lift up nice and tall, you squeeze the abdominal muscles in and relax the shoulders down. If you need to, you can hold on to the side of the chair. We're just going to start with a gentle stretch of the legs, so just bringing it forwards and back, and then changing sides. So just that lengthen out. So great big squeeze through the tummy muscles. So you are working your lower abdominal muscles as well. So just a little stretch here. So taking it forwards and back, forwards and back. So this is just starting to work these big muscles down the leg here. Just a little point of the toes, stretch and back. That's it, stretch. Relax the shoulders, tap and back, tap. And again, lovely. So if you try one more on each side here, so a little stretch, and then to the side, a little tap. So it's out and in, that's it, out and in. So just taking it very gently, very steady, just opening out the hips. So before we stand, we'll just get the feet and the legs really warm. So tap and back, that's it, tap. So keeping that going, so out and in. Nice big stretch here. So if you try one more on each side, then we try a little knee lift. So you're bracing through the abs and it's a lift and lower. So if you need to hold on to the chair, you can. If you need to shift forwards, you can. So it's a lift and lower. Lift up. And again, that's it. Great big stretch. Good. So reach and back. Keeping that going. Lift and lower. Lift up. Try a couple more here. That's it. So last one. Bracing those abs. And a little kick again. So kick and back. Kick. If you want to, you could try a little lift with the arms. So that just brings in the back a little bit. So it's a stretch and release. Stretch. So just going through those legs. Lovely. And again, that's it. Stretch and back. Stretch. Relax through those shoulders. Lovely. So if you try one more here, and then a little tap to the side. So we go out and in. So this is opening up your hip joint. We're also stretching the shoulders a little bit. If you just want to focus on those legs and not worry about the arms, that's absolutely fine. You can just go with those legs. Lovely. And again, that's it. So tap and back. Tap. Good. Try one more here. And then that little knee lift, if you want to, you can try taking your hands over the head. So it's a lift and lower. That's it. Lift and lower. So you've got a bit of a squeeze in those abdominal muscles. Lift and lower. Good. And again, reach up. So if you try one more on each side here. Last one. And just bring it down, have a little roll in the shoulders. Then with your feet, you bring one foot forwards and you just point and stretch. Point and stretch. So we're just going to get a stretch in the back of the leg. So a point and lift. Then hold it there and see if you can make a circle with the foot. So we're just working through that ankle joint. And then changing direction. So take it the other way round. That's it, good. And again, big stretch. and then bringing that foot down, changing sides, so point and stretch, that's it, point and stretch. Good, so just pointing that toe, giving it a nice big stretch out. Lovely, keeping that going, so stretch, release, stretch. And again, try a couple more. Then if you hold that there and take a circle one way, so circle it round. Oh, big stretch in that ankle, lovely. And then changing direction, so circle it the other way. So you're probably feeling it down the leg as well. Then if you bring your feet down, lift up, and just lift and lower. So you're just pushing one heel down and lifting the other one up. So it's almost a little march. So you push and push. So you're getting through the back of the leg. Lovely. Then if you want to, try both together. So it's a down and lift. Down and lift. Good. So you're getting great big stretch. Excellent. And again, that's it. Down and lift. So just a gentle stretch in the back of the leg. So down, try one more. And then just relax it there. Then if you take your feet down, take your hands to your shoulders, big squeeze in the abdominal muscles. We're going to come on up to standing. So you just slowly tip your body weight forwards. Come on up nice and tall. If you need to, of course, do push on your chair. That's absolutely fine. Then holding the chair for a little bit of support, we're going to lift up nice and tall and just sweep the leg from side to side. So this is just opening out your hip. So you're lifting up nice and tall, sweep and back, sweep. And again, that's it, lift. Then that same leg, if you take it back behind, so it's a kick and back, kick. So just opening out that hip joint, nice big kick. Excellent. And again, that's it, big stretch and back. Good, so try a couple more here. Last one. Then bring it back down and we march, so it's the push and push, and we are going to go on the other leg, so big stretch side to side. So I'm just popping that chair to the other side. Good, so stretch and stretch. Fantastic, here we go for 4, 3, then on the other leg, other side, so we go forwards and back, forwards and back. So we're opening out the hip, nice big squeeze, lovely, keeping that going. So forwards and back, stretch it, good. And then that same leg, if you take it back behind, so we go back and out, back and out, that's it, lift and squeeze. So you're really relaxed in the upper body, good, squeeze, fantastic, stretching that leg, working on your balance. Try one more and give it a stretch, push, push, that's it, nice big stretch out. And again, keep it going. Lovely. Nearly done with this one. So you're pushing your heel down into the floor. Excellent. And again, here we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Then taking the back of the chair, lifting up nice and tall. We're going to take a little squeeze with one leg and then a little squeeze with the other. So you're thinking about your lower back and your bottom. So it's squeeze and release. Good, squeeze. Options from here are to go opposite hand to leg. That's it. So you've got a great big stretch through the lower back and through the waist. Lift and lower. Lift up, good. Keep going, keep going. Lift it, lift it. Oh, and again, here we go. 4 more. So for 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And then if you take your hands to the back of the chair, walk back. Oh, and have a nice big stretch there. Big, big stretch. Lovely. Then walk it back in. Come on up nice and tall. Have that little shoulder roll. Then if you come back to your chair, so coming back to seated, so just hold it here and bring the feet forwards and have that little ankle circle. That's it. And then changing direction, so just stretching out there. And then bring it back, changing legs, so that little circle round. Good, just stretching out through that joint and changing sides, give it a stretch. Perfect. And then bring it down and just taking the knees, so just going out and in. So just opening out through the hips and thighs, in and back. Good, so little stretch and release. Lovely. Go again. Good, so stretch and back. That's it. So if you try a couple more here, last one, then if you keep the knees together and just have a little rock from side to side. So it's a really gentle stretch for the knees and the hips. That's lovely. Keeping that going. And then just taking the feet to the floor, slide the hands down and have a stretch through the back. So stay there with that stretch. And then slowly rise up and take the hands up. Just have a stretch over the head, get a stretch down the back. Then one more time, take hands to thighs, come forwards. So have a stretch and then bring it back up. Lift up nice and tall. Big, big stretch there. And bring it down and have a little shoulder roll. Well done. So that was just a short little routine, just opening out the hips, stretching out through your feet, your knees. Did a little bit of balance work, a little bit of core work, and a bit of a release for your lower back and your glutes. So thank you very much for joining me in my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming, and I hope that you'll join me again for another one. So take care. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Well done.